Good day, everyone. I trust we are all doing great. So today we want to talk on our devotion, and the topic is Satan's plot, Christ prayer. Our text is taken from Luke chapter 22, verse 31 to 34. And our key verse is verse 31 and 32, which says, "And the Lord said, Simeon, Simeon, behold, Satan hath desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat, but I have prayed for thee, that thy faith fail not. And when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren." So let's read our text. In warfare, let's read our passage. Let's read the passage. In warfare, a key common strategy is to capture or kill key leaders on the enemy's side to gain tactical advantage. The killing of Osama bin Laden was a pivotal moment in modern history, marking the end of the decade-long chase for the mastermind behind the 9/11 terrorist attack in the United States. It also crippled and weakened the influence of the AI-coded terrorist group. This kind of strategy also applies to spiritual warfare. The devil targets those he considers key leaders and influential disciples of Christ. Recognizing Peter's significant position and relevance in God's plan for the church, he wanted to destroy Peter's faith and abort God's plan for him. However, Jesus knew Satan's plot, thus he forewarned Peter, reassuring him of his prayers. Rather than heed Christ's warning, Peter began to boast of his love and loyalty to his master, which is Christ. Satan's plot against Peter applies to all believers. He constantly desires to take us down. The devil considers every believer a potential threat to him and his kingdom. Therefore, he tries to get the believer out of favor with God and render him weak and useless, such that he can no longer pose a threat to him. Satan uses fierce and bitter opposition or subtle temptation to lure the unsuspecting Christian. But we have the confronting assurance that Christ is praying for us. However, Christ's intercession for us does not absolve us of the responsibility of staying on guard always. While we are not to become scared of the devil, we cannot afford to be carefree, careless, presumptuous, or self-confident. We must constantly watch and pray. There is no spiritual level we can attain or how close to God we can be that will keep us out of devil's temptation and plot. Satan does not give up on anyone at all. We must therefore constantly watch and pray. He does not mind waiting as long as it takes to hunt down a believer. So we must therefore constantly watch and pray. Take the counsel of Charlotte Elliott, the hymn writer. Guard the heavenly harmon on, wear it ever night and day. Ambushed lies the evil one. Watch and pray. As long as we keep trusting the Lord and abide in his words, we can be sure of victory over the devil, no matter how long and hard he tries. Our thought for today is that those who keep their watch in prayer will overcome devil's schemes. We should constantly watch. We should, as believers, be watchful. Don't be so overconfident like Peter. Thank God that God prayed for him. Among the 12 was even the one that allowed the devil to use him against his master, which was Judas. Believers must be sound in prayer and in sound doctrine, and must be watchful, be prayerful. Only ask for his grace, his mercy. Ask for his favor to overcome even the wiles of the devil, that no matter how he tries, we will definitely overcome. I pray God will help us to constantly be the doer of this word and not just hearers alone, in Jesus' name. You want to give your life to Christ? This is also another opportunity for you. All you just need to do, acknowledge yourself as a sinner, confess your sin, ask God for grace to continue in him, and it will definitely help you. I'll see you tomorrow by God's grace.